Good thing I start this early. I'm going to tell you. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be there. Start this early. I'm going to tell you. Yep. Yeah, be there. Start this early. I'm going to tell you. Yep. Yeah, be there. Start this early. I'm going to tell you. Yep. Yeah, be there. Start this early. I'm going to tell you. Yep. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Start a little bit early. Hello, everyone. I'm Howard Hitt, the creator of the HIT extraction method for CBD and the owner of Blue Cobra CBD. You may notice something tonight. I'm the only person here. Larry had an obligation. He wasn't quite clear on what he was doing. He was a little vague. So we're going to figure that out. Now, he did give me a clue because we pre-recorded a little bit this morning before he left. And he had me put up a special background. So there's a clue in that, he told me. We'll find out next week. I may find out ahead when he gets back, but it's whatever. So anyway, I should tell you the disclaimer. When I added the video, it's going to be already there, but it's called CYA. We're not healthcare professionals. We're not doctors. And we're not offering any medical advice whatsoever. If you're going to start a new medicine or whatever, it's better if you check with your doctor or healthcare professional. Now, we talk about things that people have taken CBD and what's happened to them. And a lot of it is what's happened to my own self from taking the CBD. But it's not advice, it's just reporting what happened. So anyway, I guess I got that out of the way. So I'm going to be looking over there at the computer and seeing if people have joined us and if we got comments I need to deal with, because I'm sort of winging it tonight. And also we don't have a guest. Now, the thing is with our guests is a lot of them are ill and it's just hard for them to have to make a commitment to be here on a Monday night at 6:15 or whatever. So we're going to change that up a little bit so that we can still have guests, but we're probably going to pre-record them. And if you want to be a guest on the show, you can contact me at 541-248-0947. And if you've taken the oil and you want to talk about that, if you're curious about the oil and want to talk about that, or you just want to talk about something, I'm here to talk to you and help you out. And so the deal is, with that phone number, that goes to my direct line. And I answer the calls. If you happen to get a recording, that means that I'm probably talking with somebody else. And leave a message, and as soon as I get done with that, I'll call you back. Now, you can't beat a deal like that. I don't know how many other companies offer that, but I don't think it's many. The other day, I was changing my internet because I noticed a lot of the videos that we do on Zoom, they lag a lot or they freeze up sometimes. And I thought it was all the other people. Then I found out that my internet was really going slow. So anyway, I went to the store to get a new modem. I increased my speed and it wasn't high enough. And they told me I had to go to the store to exchange the modem. Well, there was an issue of me getting from my vehicle to the store. Long story, I don't want to bore you with it. So I went, well, that's real simple. I could just call the store and they could come out, exchange it, bam, boom. So I called 411 and they hooked me up to a call center. And I told them the situation and they says, well, we got no phone number. That store doesn't have a phone. I went, really? So they said they could contact the store. And I went, okay. And then they kept coming back and saying, oh, they're not responding. And I went, gee. So that took about an hour. Hang on just a minute. We'll get back to that. I gotta go over here and check this. Something's going on. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got one person watching right now, but no comments. So don't be bashful, because I'll answer them back to you. So anyway, I was at the store and I waited an hour on the phone and they couldn't help me. And they says, we're going to put you into contact with a place that can help you. So they switched me over to another call center, and that call center couldn't even contact the store. So hour and a half later, I found somebody walking down the sidewalk, and they went in the store and told them what I needed. The guy came and I was gone in less than 5 minutes, maybe 2-3 minutes. One of those call centers, they suggested that I take the modem back home, the old one, hook it up, and they would send me one in the mail. I said, that's crazy. I'm just such a short distance from that store. And no go. So that just goes to show you that's becoming more common today, that places don't have phones. I just don't get that at all. I guess they're afraid you're going to call up and ask, well, how much is this? Then you're going to call another store and ask, how much is this? And you're going to go find the cheapest one. You know, maybe they could say they don't quote prices on the phone, but if you got some other issue, they might be able to help you. Just the thought, you know, they sort of got their head in the wrong orifice. So anyway, that's with that. And I've been getting a lot of orders, which I really appreciate. Everybody that's been ordering is keeping me pretty busy and out of trouble. Not that I was getting in trouble before, but I appreciate that. And I've gotten some nice comments from people. And I don't know if you guys know this guy. He's RV Prepper Wayne. Now, this guy is the nicest guy in the world. He goes around and he helps other people with RVs. He's a great mechanic. He installs solar for them. And I know he don't charge them a lot of money. He's just a kind, generous person. And the other day, I was watching a video he had, and I should back up a little bit. His RV got in a wreck and got destroyed. So the insurance company, he's hassling with them. So somebody offered him a good deal on RV, on a motorhome, which that's really nice. And so he got it, and he needs to fix it up a little bit and stuff. And I guess he was walking from the bedroom and there was a small transition and he forgot it was there. He fell down and broke his hand. And he said he was going to need surgery on it. I'm like, holy cow. So I thought, well, Blue Cobra CBD may be able to help you. So I sent him an email. And a few days later, I heard back from him. So he was pretty excited about it. I don't think he's going to have surgery, which is a good thing, but we all know that if you put that on there, the nurse Cherie, she was on here and she showed how fast her surgery scars healed by using it. And, I thought it might help with some pain that he's having in his hand and stuff. So anyway, he called me up and we talked for a while. And he's got some other issues going on. And he was pretty excited about the oil, actually. And I told him that, that's great. If I could help you, I'd be happy. So he's going to get the oil and he's going to do a whole series on oil, unboxing it, using it, what effects it has on him. And he's just going to keep you in the loop. So everybody needs to go over there and check out RV Prepper Wayne. And his link will be down in the box like everybody else's. And let's see, I may have a comment. Let me look and see. Okay, hang on. What did I do there? Okay. Okay, that was Lonnie Hunter. He's been a guest on the show before. He has liver cancer. And he started taking the oil maybe 3, 4 months ago. I'm not quite sure. I think it's 4 months though. And it slowed down, according to him, the cancer. Because when I first talked with him, he was going to have to go and have a transplant. And so it slowed it down. And he went for a scan the other day, and I talked with him. And the cancer isn't as bad, but they want to possibly give him these chemo beads. I haven't looked that up yet, so I'm not real familiar with it, but I will be. And also, there's a possibility that they'll do a partial transplant of the liver. Now, I know the liver is the only organ in your body that'll regenerate and make itself healthy. Now, he told me that the doctor told him that his liver is functioning. And I think that's a real key thing. And, you just got to wish him the best. He's a good man. And hopefully the oil will help. The other thing he told me, and this was nice that he even thinks this way, is for the 4 months he's been using the oil, right away, he was able to get off of insulin. And I think he was using it 3 times a day. And he goes, do you know how much money that saved me? I never thought about that, ever. And he's just tickled pink, and he's lost some weight. Whatever he has to have done, he'll be healthier, he won't be fighting diabetes and hopefully he'll lose a little more weight and it'll all be good for him, so that's my take on it anyhow. Well, let me see. Looks like somebody else might have wrote something, or he might have wrote back. Hang on. Yeah, you could see it. He just wrote, hello, Hitman. He's got my number. So something else I want to talk about. This is way off the subject, but it's something that sort of bothers me a little bit. And it's about my own self. You guys watch me and you see me doing this all the time, and you're wondering, what the heck is wrong with that guy? Well, I'm going to tell you. Several years ago, they found out that I had aneurysms in my iliac arteries. And, just for lack of a better term, that's the artery that feeds your butt cheeks. It's just that simple. So they told me when they found those that they could rupture and I'd just drop over dead and bleed out in a matter of a couple of minutes. And so I found a doctor, and this guy was awesome. He had models in his office blowing up with these stents that he wanted to put in. And excuse me, something's got up my nose. Oh boy, what a bad time for that. Oh man, hang on, folks. This is live, So anyway, he said he could try and put stents in there and I'd be fine. He said the one side they were going to have to close that off. Then the blood would find a way to get around that artery. And he said the only thing is you might experience pain in your butt cheek. A lot of things give me pain back there. So I went, okay. So they did it and they put a stent in one side. So once a year, I go and get a CAT scan for that. And so that one's leaking. It always has leaked a little bit, but it's starting to leak a little more. So I talked with, because I moved, I talked with a new vascular surgeon, really nice guy. He said he's to fix that, to close it off. And he goes, if I leave it, I got 10% chance of it rupturing. If I get it fixed, I have 0%. Plus that, I have somewhere in my aorta aneurysm. He goes, it's no risk whatsoever. So he sort of sweetened the deal. He goes, well, I'm in there, I'll go fix the other one too. I said, you're making me an offer I can't refuse.